My name is Ben Gray. I sing and I play guitar.
My name's Austin. I play guitar.
Stills, bass.
So how are you guys?
Well, super rested.
So you just released a new Christmas song called Spell.
Yes.
What was the motive behind that?
I don't know. I'd always liked festive music, like Christmas songs, but I never thought I had the audacity to like try and write one or be in a band that would write one. But I don't know. It just sort of happened really quickly, and I just didn't really want to be a Scrooge, so we wrote one.
That's cool. So, and also you guys just put out a new music video for Illyria. What was the concept behind the music video? Filmed in a hotel room and everything.
Yeah, we wanted to do. We wanted to film like a living rock photograph. The stuff that's like always been so interesting about those like 60s stills and stuff, like the stuff that you don't see, the subtext. And since we're all best friends, it's like a palpable chemistry. So taking that and wanting to make an homage to a Replacements video, those are the two things.
To make us look cool, basically.
Yeah, we just really wanted to look cool.
Well, it did look cool.
And order room service, so that's...
Yeah. My favorite song off your EP is Reckless. Do you guys have a personal favorite?
I've always kind of had a thing for Reckless.
You like Reckless?
Yeah, I do. It's always been a thing for me.
I would say Illyria is my favorite song, and Love Rose is my other favorite song.
All good. And then, do you guys have any future plans for new music right now? Like anything you're working on?
We have a lot of music. Like, we've been recording like 20 new songs. And we're going to play some of them tonight.
Okay.
But I think as the new year starts, we're just going to immediately start making it and putting it out.
Are you gonna like drop tour dates and everything?
The whole thing.
And thanks for
the
leaving.
whole kit and caboodle.
Cool. And then speaking of new music, there's been a whole bunch of artists releasing new music. Do you have any favorites right now?
You have a favorite?
Well, it doesn't sound anything like us, but one of my favorite records of the last year is Paul Coffin, and I just found out it was sold out. So I'm kind of bummed on that. But it's an incredible record, and I urge everyone to go listen to it.
Yeah, I've never heard of him, so I'll have to.
It's incredible.
I love that Mitski record. There's a few songs from this band, Japanese Breakfast, that I really like.
Oh, I love them.
Yeah, so good. And I like that Kristen Control album that came out this summer, and that Iggy Pop record. And I kind of can't think of anything else. Our record, for sure.
It's a good
the top
record.
5. Yeah, that's what I have to say.
Do you have any favorite ones?
I'm trying to think. I mean, I've been listening to the new Emma Ruth record. It's called Mark for Death. I've been listening to that a lot. Juno put out a record in October. Listen to that. But yeah, there is a lot. I can't think of anything else.
Yeah, there's a lot of music.
When that question comes, I'm never prepared.
Yeah.
And I'll be driving and think to myself, like, if I get asked this, what am I? Because there's so much shit.
There's so much that's been released recently.
Yeah.
There's like.
Do you have anything that we should listen to?
I'm digging the new Glass Animals album.
Oh, okay.
It's really good.
Have not heard it.
Oh, you should listen to it.
Thanks for hipping me to it.
It's really good. And then, is there anything outside of music that helps fuel your creative outlet?
It is. Coffee, for sure. Yeah. For me, I love cooking.
Oh, sick.
I wouldn't say that the two feed each other, but one feeds my friends and I. But that's my other favorite creative thing to do, besides interpretive dance, but you knew that. But coffee's the main, probably, source of outside inspiration.
I love coffee. Do you guys have any things?
I don't know, that's tough to answer. But I guess like seeing, not necessarily just shows, but yeah, seeing like different art and stuff.
Right.
Sometimes it does the opposite, but sometimes it kind of like inspires me.
Yeah, sometimes the opposite effect
Yeah.
is crazy. I look for like a delicate balance of being inspired and also upset. Yeah. You know what I mean? Like that, like wishing you had done something, but then also like wanting to do something like it.
Right.
And what drives you the most to continue to make music?
Goodness Goodness gracious. I think at this point, for me personally, not to speak for my dear friends here, but it's a compulsion for me now. Like, I know nothing else.
That's what I was gonna say. There's like nothing else.
Yeah, there's not, like, it's not even like a choice that you make.
Yeah.
You kind of think about it all the time, and you can't not be writing a song. You can't not be playing or something. Like, it's just in my blood, and it's like I can't think of not doing it.
That's cool.
I know I got really serious. You can't see my eyes. Like, I started to like furrow brow.
And then in the future, would you ever consider trying out new sounds?
All the time. We do it all the time. Right now we're gonna mic up a didgeridoo, but we'll see how that plays.
I think that kind of thing is always. I mean, everybody does it, but it's just gradual.
Yeah.
It's not often saying like, now we're gonna be a
Right.
different thing,
Right.
but it just kind of slowly evolves into something else, whether you mean for it to happen or not.
Yeah.
You said the right thing.
Good answer. And then also, vinyls and cassette tapes have been like making a comeback recently. How do you feel about those things versus digital music?
I mean, I like vinyl, but cassettes are kind of silly. I think. I don't know. I just don't. I don't get the cassette thing really.
Like, I'm waiting for time to get back to CDs, because like when CDs are back in vogue, like that'll be when I'm happiest. Cause like that's just to me the sweetest still.
Yeah.
Like, I don't give a fuck. I think CDs are the best. My wife gets mad at me all the time because I just want to have a CD tower. I like threaten her with it all the time. I'm like, better be careful. Like, that CD tower is gonna make its way into the house. What was the question? Yeah, CDs,
Yeah.
tapes are fine.
And then, what music did you grow up listening to?
I mean, I grew up listening to classic rock. Really, like it's what my parents had.
Yeah.
That's what I listened to. So
I grew up with Queen, so
Yeah.
That's pretty intense.
things like that.
My parents were always playing Beatles and like blues, actually, like Buddy Guy and that stuff. And then when I was like 11, I got into all waves of punk. Like, I just like, it changed my whole thing. So from like 12 to now, it's like I'm listening to a lot of punk growing up.
I love punk music. And then connecting with an audience is a big factor of being a musician. How do you feel about like your interaction with the fans and interactions you've had before?
I think for me that aspect of the artist-audience relationship is one of the most appealing things about being in a band. Like, being able to make something on your own and then play it for people and get an immediate thing. Like,
Yeah.
that's part of the appeal to being in a band. I think if you were a writer or a poet or something and you're by yourself and living your own thing and not really knowing what it does to people, that could be probably a disconcerting thing and maybe a discouraging thing. But knowing that there's an immediacy to what you make, and being able to meet the people who like your music, like that's probably one of the best things about the entire thing.
And then any closing thoughts?
I love this because, like, what can I leave you with for your own life? Double knot your shoes. Catch up on Seinfeld.
Catch up?
Yeah, catch up. And yeah, those are my two thoughts. Merry Christmas.
Well, thank you for having us.
Yeah, thank you.